everybody! It's been a while. I've been busy. And I'm not really sure how this is gonna go. I mean, I know my videos aren't exactly what you would call normally very focused, but have been just really tired and busy, and I broke a toe a couple days ago. So I am like this up to here on everything, but I really want to get video out because I haven't done one in a while. And y'all are in for a treat, because today I want to go over page 587. Says, so far, my most commented page ever at a astounding 223 comments to go through. So I really wanted to do this kind of special on its own, standalone, blah, blah, etc., etc. And I am just going to do my best to be as entertaining as I can be, even though I am completely dead tired. I am sorry. And just a little side note for those who have done Excel orders. The last package is going out as soon as I get my boxes in my mail. The last one. Everybody else should have a tracking number or already have their product. With the exception of the one guy who I need to email because your package was returned to me. I'm sorry. I will get it out as soon as possible, I promise. So there's your little update on that. But I want to talk about my comic, because holy crap, you guys, I did not think you would be this invested in this. I'm astounded. I'm happy, but astounded. Okay, so we're going to go to page 587. I'm just going to turn this whole layer on, so you're not see me anymore. This is page 587. This is the one where people lost their shit. And I was just a little like, I'm very happy that people lost their shit, but I'm still kind of like, why? So we're gonna go find out why people lost their shit. Where's my other? Okay, so I have the page up as usual over here. Perfect, lovely, very good, very good. We're gonna go through. And some people, I did put a link in the description of these pages, and like one person caught it, and I am going to congratulate you specifically. I do not remember which page you commented on because there's been 183 comments. 183. I am, wow. I'm stunned, honestly. But you, the person who caught this, congrats. Thank you for paying attention to my, because I have an official playlist for all the characters in MCQ, and that is one of them for Fresh. So good on you for catching it. Also, please check out my links. Please check out my links. Okay, so we're just going to go through this page. I'm going to do another video later going through the other pages because there's other things I want to go to. But today we're just going to do this one because holy snackle. Alright. Ooh, Fresh is pissed. Well, yeah, and it's not even his real pissed off face quite yet. That's one thing. I mean, he is mad. He is angry. And I'll go through that in a minute. Alright, now I'm just gonna go ahead and read out as many of these as I can for you guys, because I know you like your comments being read. Alright, didn't comment on the previous pages for this exact reason. Fresh felt anger. He felt a seriously strong emotion, and while it's not the best, it's an emotion. Now go kick some butt. Yeah, that is something that... Sorry about that. I don't know why that's a thing. It is an emotion. It is Fresh's first emotion, apparently. As one would... Anybody who's read the old roleplay, the original one with Fresh, probably saw this coming. Like the really old one on the 90s, Fresh 90s Mess blog. Because that was a canonical thing with Canon. Fresh was his first emotion was anger. So, like, that was the natural conclusion, right? Was it supposed to be angry first. That's what helps break him into other things. That's what he is. It's the closest to frustration, which is what is a mental state for him. because he gets frustrated with not being able to fill in the gaps, and etc., etc. So anger is like the next logical step. So yes, fresh felt anger. That is accurate, very accurate. Duck for cover. That's very conveniently placed rock. Okay, that's a good in-comment joke. Wait a minute. His eyelights changed. Yes, his eyelights changed. Emotion has come. That is something that I tried specifically in this page to do. Was that, you know, you get his normal shrinkage highlights there, and then you get his pupils actually start dilating and showing something. Also, Rock will be start a little shame. You're just. I'm hearing a lot of this. Reggie is gonna have a rad time. Yeah, it's a decent enough joke. I try to separate from, like, I like things to be their own thing, but I mean the callback joke or in joke or what, I am too tired to remember what type of joke this is. I'm thinking of a word and the word is just not coming. It's in my brain rattling around somewhere, but it doesn't want to come out of my mouth. You ever had that? This kind of joke. We'll be safe here as long as I didn't see us. Alright, yeah, you guys are having fun in the comments. A lot of you are having fun in the comments on these ones, which is great. I want you guys to have fun. That is the part of the goal here. Hides behind a tree and grabs popcorn. The boys gonna blow. Oh, is that the person who did Head Behind the Rock before? Okay, that's kind of funny. I got some. Just in case Alaina doesn't kill bootleg Johnny Test. She's been calling Reggie bootleg Johnny Test, and I think that's hilarious. I never actually. I had to look up what Johnny Test was. I was like, what the hell is Johnny Test? Because I never actually heard of it. Johnny Test was, it aired after I stopped paying for cable TV. Like, years after I stopped paying. I think. Either that, or it was just one of those things that never hit my radar. So, like, I had to look it up. The way I actually designed Reggie, because people asked me this on my Discord server, is how did you get him the design for Reggie? Because people saw the bootleg Johnny Test comments. And I was like, well, what I actually did, and I will pull up a picture of it for you guys here in just a second. I have a jellyfish character named Reginald, who you can see if you read my Jelly Realms. I'm trying to figure out where the heck he is. Jelly Realms. I just kind of imagined him as a human and how terrible he might be, and that is what I actually kind of thought of. I was like, oh, well, if Reggie was a person, this is what he would look like and act like. Actually, here. I'm just going to drop this right onto the screen here. There he is. Reginald and Ronaldo. Well, Reginald is the blue one, but I named him Reggie because I always think of Reginald first when I think of my Eye Monster jellies. But Ronaldo is the twin, and that was the one I thought of when I designed Reggie for the comic, because it's just a little like tongue-in-cheek character or somebody that the other kids react to. So that's a thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and. So that's how I came up with him. You know. There you go. I got some shotguns. Okay, yeah, we can do it ourselves. Okay, so yeah, y'all are very, very violent. You have very violent feelings towards Reggie in the comic, and I mean, the kid sort of deserves it, but it's also very telling of you guys. High's been a conveniently shaped lamp. There's another callback joke. Yes, toss me some popcorn. Y'all are enjoying the popcorn in the comments. I gotta say, wow, there's a lot of replies. That is just something that goes on forever. I learned one thing. Never make someone who doesn't know any emotions mad. Never. I see a pretty ticked off fresh. Yes, that is true. Because, like, emotions are so powerful to somebody who never. We can't, as humans, really understand what it means to not have emotions. Some people have lack of empathy, some people have lack of connectivity. But to become truly emotionless is not something that is capable of a human mind. So to take this fictional idea of an emotionless person, you really need to think about just how hard and strong and raw those feelings are going to be for somebody who has no experience handling even an ounce of them. And that's really what it is. And it's like babies cry so much. Ah! Oh, my freaking phone picked up on a voice thing. I'm sorry. I tried to record this when nobody's in the house and gonna bother me, and my phone just wanted to bug me. Jeez. Google search just wanted in on the conversation, I guess. Okay, sorry, but you really have to think about how raw. What was I think? Oh, babies. Yeah, infants, newborns. They cry and whine and everything because they have no idea how to handle it. It's brand new to them. They've never felt it before. That's why we as humans, usually don't remember what we're like as very tiny infants and stuff because we learn how to grow up. But this is a person who does have memories and can remember things and has never experienced anything emotionally unstable before ever. I knew it. Show him who's boss. Just be nice about it, okay? Otherwise, you're gonna get in trouble. More on that later. We have to wait for a few pages to come out to really comment on this particular. I'm too happy I can't. Yeah, some people are just really excited to see Fresh, finally do something, feel a way, feel something, have a reaction. So this is, honestly, I'm great. Fresh emotion, yes. Fresh is feeling, so this is the trigger. This is the main event that starts things, yes. This is something that I've been waiting for a long time, and I'm going to go more in depth on the details and specifics of it in a later page that I'm going to do, but this is just so many comments and I wanted to get through as many as possible. Oh no! Hi, Whimsy. Yeah, Whimsy, I've been watching you comment on this as it goes, and I'm just very, very amused. Whimsy was we used to hang out in streams a lot together, so I know them, and they're nice. Everybody should check out Whimsy Floof's art if they have not, because it is wonderful and I love it. And they are a nice, very sweet, loving person who you should all go check out at some point. So thank you, Whimsy, for continuing to read and hanging around me. I think run is the best solution now for the idiot. The idiot. Fresh feel emotion will not be nice to see. Oh, you're all enjoying it. My brooms and brushes are ready to clean the blood, and the popcorn is ready. Oh my gosh. Hey, that show is beginning. Want to join us? Waiting for the Reggie suffering through the fourth wall. This brat is in troubles. Yep. Hit the deck. Fresh gonna go at it. What? No, we like deck. Hit the deck. Hit the deck. Okay. This is the best race spot. Hit the. Please don't hit the deck. Yes, no, please don't hit the deck. If you break it. That's actually really hilarious. Yeah, decky deck is fragile. Please don't hit the decky. And a countdown time for Reggie to find a fresh hell. That's a nice one. I like that fresh hell. Start bootleg Johnny test abuse. I can't say anything to that. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna even respond to that. I'm just gonna read it and just tell you like these are the kind of comments I get sometimes. All right, that's all I can say about that. Yes, Fresh is feeling something. Yeah, see, it's either people are like getting satisfaction that Reggie is gonna get his just desserts, or Fresh is just finally has an emotion. Yay! I noticed the way his little eyelight thing became bigger. Something's gonna happen. Yes, thank you for noticing the size of the eyelights. You're right. They look like they're dilating, which happens when someone is angry. Congrats! And I think this is the first time I've seen his face while he's emoting, and it looks genuine. Reggie messed up big time. Yes, I've tried to make it. People ask sometimes about, like, what's with the highlights? What's the big deal with the highlights? Well, okay, an artist, really just general everything. It's kind of common, general consensus that windows are the eye to the soul, or eyes are the windows to the soul. Let me just mix up my words here, mess up my everything. You're right. They look like they're dilating, which happens when someone is angry. So, like, when they're looking at Fresh, he's got these very small, creepy kind of eyelids because they're just a constant stare. You know, it's supposed to be kind of an unsettling stare. That's why they're so small. That's why they're restricted because they have nothing influencing them. There's nothing there to make his eyes big or give him it or make his hand like any kind of smile or anything that he does is, you know, an imitation. It's fake. It doesn't it's not it's there to kind of like be careless and to put on a facade to make other people around him comfortable. But you know, and he can't do that with his eyes. He can't, you know, pretend with his eyes, so that's why he hides behind his glasses all the time. Makes people more comfortable in it, you know, he likes pretend to look normal. So this look here, with his, you know, when I actually did this page, and get to see the first time that he's actually truly feeling something, and there's something actually happening within. Okay. I don't understand why people find physical humor the best type of humor. I mean, this is just taste. Like, a lot of people love, you know, Charlie Chaplin. He did a lot of those, you know, he was one of the first major comedians who did a lot, you know. You think of the Three Stooges and those kind of physical comedians who really started that kind of thing. And, half the humor was sometimes not even, you know, what they did do, what kind of pain they were in, but what kind of they almost were in. Things like that. There even like, you know, Lucille Ball did a lot of the physical humor, which I thought was great. I mean, it depends on the physical humor. These days I think we kind of take it too far. These days I think that there are people who, you know, they'll just throw people downstairs because that's funny, and that's really not quite as funny. Honestly, it's not quite as funny to me as, you know, something like, oh, I threw the fishbowl and I'm barely gonna catch it because and the, you know, the joke, you know, it's funny because, oh, something bad almost happened, but I got to see somebody panic and, you know, scramble to fix it and that kind of thing. That's more the physical humor. So this is like taking the physical humor too far. And that is the point. That is what I'm trying to. That is why what Reggie did was, you know, bad. You know, you don't do this to people. But he found it funny because he's a shit kid. This attitude is new. I guess you could say it's freshly new for him. Minty fresh. Oh my god. Okay, so that's just a pun. That is just a very long chain of people talking about puns. Alright, I mean, I'm gonna see that too a lot in these comments. Oh, wow. Wow, that is a really long, okay. Got it. Fresh battle whips him, but yeah. Emotions, yay! Fresh's first emotion is a cantaloupe ass. Yes, that was the point. It is parallel to the canon of what happened in Fresh. It's not the same situation. It's not the same. It's not even a reasoning as to why it happens, but it is the first thing that happens. I wanted it to be anger because that is what makes sense for Fresh. Kill him, Fresh. See, I get a lot of very violent people sometimes. It's just like I do not. It's a little extreme. And then Alaina watched in glee as the comic section was torn apart. Well, now I am. Now I have time to sit and go through it. Gee, getting emotions all at once would be tough, right? Yes, it would. Especially in Fresh's circumstances. I mean, he would have to accept that his brother's dying, the whole error thing, and his past actions all at once. He'd probably have a lot to think about. Keep this all in mind for future ideas and projects and chapters. Please, this person is going to get a heart and a... Is there anything else I can do? Can I feature? I'm going to feature this comment because I feel like everybody should keep this in mind for everything that we do proceeding with Fresh. Everything. This right here is all completely relevant. And yeah, this, I like this a lot. Then let's hope he only unlocks Rage of Impending Doom. Again, very observant, yes. Holy fidget spinners! That's a new one. Holy fidget spinners, Batman! Here comes the emotions! I'm gonna use that! I'm gonna use it. I hope you let me use it. I'm gonna like that one. Actually, I'm gonna give you a like too. Oh my god, I can't wait for what happens next. I know what you meant. Oh, is Gino okay? I hope he's okay. And Fresh kick Reggie's butt. Alright, we'll see. I flip my shit on the bus and I don't even give a fuck. I have a lot of people who are, you know, their kids that go to school and stuff, and they read the updates if I'm early enough on the way to school or on the way home from school when they're on the bus. So that's not the only person who's talked about being on the bus while reading an update. Well, okay, then I wasn't expecting this. Really? Really? I mean, I'm glad, but ooh. Oh yeah, this person has been like putting in like very computeristic comments like leading up to this, and this was like I really like these. Processing complete, program anger has been loaded. Target locked. Ooh. Will pay. He will pay. Oh my god. The subject called Fresh has had a sudden new improvement. I'm curious to see how this turns out. Oh, now you're flipping the lid on him because Fresh has looks at all of his family and everybody around him as test subjects, and now he's the test subject. Beat his booty. Yep, someone screwed him. You're not wrong there. God, his eyes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's right, everybody. Feelings. Yep. Oh my gosh. Mary here just had a total meltdown and went, oh no! Yeah. A lot of exclamation. These are all, I do like these too. Yes, Fresh destroy your enemy. He's just whispering in his ears like a creepy little conscience. You're like, yes. Yes, destroy him. Yes. Oh no. Yep, we called it. Yeah, most of you did. Most of you did. But I mean, I tried to make it so that obvious but not obvious, like just obvious enough. Start bootleg Johnny test. Freaking. Wait, he's feeling, or at least putting the pieces together to figure out how he should feel. Yep, this is all. Yep. I think it's pieces, but that eye dilation is being sneaky. That eye dilation is being sneaky. I am being sneaky. He angry. He feel angry. And I like the processing. Chill not found. That, yeah, pretty much. This is all pretty much on point. What had been found is a 99% chance of a specific someone's demise in a short bit. 1% chance of successful intervention by concerned pacifistic parties. And a 100% chance that things will be going downhill very fast. Oh, that's good. Oh no, Fresh is angry. There is no more chill, brah. Oh no. Oh no, the humanity. This might seem a bit IDK cruel, but I actually want to see him hurt that guy. At least you admit that it's cruel. I mean, there's a ton of other people that are sharing your feelings, but in a very less apologetic way, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. So thank good on you for at least being self-aware about it. He attack. I love how Gino's just dying on the floor while Fresh is like processing. Literally everyone. Oh my god, Fresh is feeling. Yeah. Yep. He emoted. That guy is death. Oh no, you messed up, kid. You messed up. I can't figure out if Fresh is truly feeling or if he's just mimicking what emotions are like. I hope it's the former because that would be cool. Well, it's not a spoiler at this point saying that it's definitely the former, so good luck. And this is when the slaughter starts. I mean, we'll see how it goes. We're not quite there yet. When your brother gets hurt but you get emotions from it. Fresh is feeling anger, and I have not listened to this. I do not know what this is. Is it safe to open? Oh, Bad Boys. It's the Bad Boys theme. Okay, that's pretty good. I like that. That was a funny addition. I appreciate that. Oh my god, guys! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, other. Oh my god, yes! Fresh is getting stonks. What the hell is stonks? This is some like new kid term that I do not know because I'm an old fuck. I don't think that's how it works, but I laugh. I have no idea. What the hell is stonks? I've seen this term like 3 or 4 times and I'm like, what the fuck? What is this? What is... I am not familiar with this Gen Z word that has come into my presence. What are you? Oh my god. This made my night a little brighter. Oh, I'm good. Fresh is feeling, hope to see what Fresh can do. Maybe without the red stuff. Oh, like, like a scare instead. Oh, well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Now you fucked up. Well, yeah. Gasp! Emotion! Yeah! Oh, fuck, everyone into the bunker. Fresh is about to explode. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is great. Holy crap. It is slightly disturbing and yet strangely exhilarating about how excited people are over the fact that Fresh is triggered. Seriously, though. I'm losing my fucking shit. I'm so excited that Fresh Boys... Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I love this gift. This gift has popped up in this comment section at least twice. And it says, the man's going nuts and we've got a front row seat. And we've got front row seats. Yes. Oh, that's... Yeah, this is the perfect gift for this. And people keep saying triggered. I don't think triggered, it's not really the right proper term so much as, he's been released. He has, you've hit a button and it's going to, yeah, and this is just, wow, a lot of... Thank you for your long comments. I do appreciate them, but yeah, you can see it. Excuse my exact feelings summed up. Yeah, no, a couple people responded to this with, me too, bro. Which is fair, truly fair. Yes. Yes. Oh my god. Okay, here's a long one. What? Oh my fucking god. I'm screaming. Alaina, you've broken me. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Can I fix you? You're breaking me. Oh, I thought I've already broken you. Achievement unlocked? Okay, I'm gonna go off here. Okay, so no grammar corrections, just screaming. Alright, you scream your little heart out, your little everything. Okay, so I did not expect this day to become true. If anything, it was the last plausible thought in my mind when I was theorizing. I truly thought this wouldn't be the one. But, oh my fucking god, I seriously thought it would come in maybe chapter 6 or maybe there's a small epilogue, but no, it's happening right now. Oh, okay, so it's happening now. That's what you're... Alright, I get that. Maybe there'll be another plot twist, but I legit screamed, and it's like 9:10, and Alaina, you have murdered me. Yes, please make all blood deposits towards the angst chamber for processing, so that I may continue to make you all scream and break. I am not okay. Well, I'm sorry about that. As a side note, I think I remember reading this one thing you wrote about how an incident with Fresh and Decky occurred later on, and that's why he has gained emotions. Yes, you are correct. You were remembering properly. For those of you who have read our infamous Incident RP, which we did, we posted it on Tumblr way back in the day, and I need to repost it on DeviantArt, so y'all have it. That one was a non-canon RP. That is not the canon. That was an experiment. Most of my role plays that I do with Little Noko, most of them are just to figure out the characters, figure out how they work, so I get a feel, so I know what to write later. That roleplay was written almost 3 years ago. 2 to 3 years ago. So I've had this inner working of Fresh in my mind for a very long time before I actually got to writing this part. But that's what I like to do. I want to get a really good grasp on how everybody works and how I want the direction to go so that I know what I'm doing. But I did say before that there is an alternate version of the incident that happens canonically in universe, and that isn't how he gets an emotion, but that is what happens later. And I will probably write that as an epilogue piece, probably as a written story, and it'll probably be fairly short. I'll probably release it as a book, kind of like Assie's backstory with a couple illustrations, but it will be short, or shorter. Or Noko and I are going to work on it together as a short release comic, or a smaller comic, kind of like book 1 or smaller. So that is a thing that I will do later, because there is another thing that happens with that entire incident with Fresh and Decky that is important to future Fresh later on. But maybe I was wrong for saying it's not canon. Well, it is not canon, but there is a version of that incident that will be canon. That initial one that you read or that I talked about or that you can access online right now is it's the trial run. It's like the first draft. It's like the first draft of me working on things. Oh god, this is the best thing ever. I've been waiting for years. Alaina, you're murdering me here. Best day ever. First getting angry is people's best day ever. I thought it was great. I thought he wasn't going to do anything in LMAO. See, and that's kind of why I really like the situation. Like, the story played up to where, he could just be his totally emotionless self, or it could break, and we finally get this, reaction from him. So, and I like to, I think I kept it in, I think the reason the reaction for this is so small is the reason the reaction for this is so large, so small. Oh my god, my brain, I'm sorry. Full disclosure, I broke my toe like 2 days ago, so I'm actually on a fair amount of painkillers right now. So if I am losing my focus or my brain is getting switched up, that might be it. I'm a little bit on the, yeah, so that's probably why I'm, okay. Ambiguous writing for Fresh. Yes, that's where I was. So, I think the reaction for this is so large is because I have played him so ambiguously, so he could go one way or the other, it could happen a little or a lot, it could do this and that, because people pointed out the short comic, one of the side comics, where Fresh climbed into Decky's bedroom to see him, and he waited for him, and he had a little bit of a crack, quote-unquote, there, and they were like, oh, what that was like, and I timed that one, because that one does take immediately between parts 4 and 5, and I timed it purposely to show, like, as a lead up to this. That was actually very on purpose. I wrote that mini comic almost just because I wanted to preview what was going to happen in part 5. So that's that. Wow, you seem to like this, and yes, I think so too. Yeah, they do seem to like this. Well, yep, I'm ecstatic for the next update. I absolutely felt the need to share my thoughts about this one. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. I am going to... Actually, I'm going to feature this one. Because, so you all can go back and read it yourself if you want. You have actually taken the time to type out literally everyone's thoughts. Kudos to you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I was screaming so much out of happiness, I really need to hear more. Yeah, no, it's totally fine. And there they are screaming it out. Sometimes that's all you need. I love how everyone is so excited because it's exactly how I feel. Well, I'm glad. I am glad you all are. Honestly, seeing people having this much fun in this is really, really nice. Is Fresh gonna poof? Caps lock, sorry. You could have just gone back and fixed it. You silly goose. I'm about to whip somebody's ass, but Fresh doesn't like swears. He would say butt or booty or something like that. He probably said. He doesn't really. He's not one to hurl insults either, though. Like he's not the type of person who, even when if he did get angry a lot, like I feel like he wouldn't even say anything. He would just do it. Like if he was gonna punch you, there wouldn't be a threat. There would be a no warning smack. Like it wouldn't be. It would not turn into a throwing match. If he's mad at you, he would just straight up gunk you, bro. Like that is all. I just that's how I imagine. Like I know there's like 100 versions of Fresh, depending on how people like to write them. But I feel like if there ever really was one that was actually actively aggressive, angry, in fights, like there wouldn't be, like if he wanted to hit you, if he wanted to be violent, there wouldn't be any warning, there wouldn't be any words, it would just be blood. He's feeling baby boy finally. Yup. I'm scared. Oh, I'm sorry. Normally I'd be glad that he's feeling another emotion, but I'm also worried since it's his first time feeling anger, so who knows what he'll do. Very true. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's interesting to see his thought process during this. Yes, that is something I actually really enjoyed writing, was the words and the particular colors I used with the gradient for the words in his mind, and how it's all flying, slowly clicking into place, and how you can see it unravel, and it's fun. And it's a nice, comics are a very unique medium where you can use visual and dialogue, visual aesthetics and dialogue to kind of mix things. Like it's sort of show not tell, but it's like a little bit of exposition, but a little bit of show not tell. It's blending the two together in a medium that works best for what you want to portray, at least in this sense. So, like, having words that display emotion through coloring, was something I got to play with, and I want to play with things like that more. I'm not usually the type to squeal, but this post sure made me squeal really loud. Oh, can I draw art for this thing and maybe squeal so loud? Anybody's allowed to draw any sort of fan art. I don't care. These, like, people ask about fan art all the time, but, like, this is a fan comic to begin with. I don't own any of these characters. Worldview, I do, but, I mean, my OCs I do, but this is a fan these are not, this is just, like, my versions of these characters because all the other artists who originally made these characters allowed me to do it. So, why would I, yeah. When your boy speaks in rainbows, you know you're funked up. That is, what I was just talking about with the gradients, using colors on words. So yeah, I'm glad. Thank you for noticing. So he has learned to feel angry. Yeah, well, he is feeling angry. I don't know if he's learned to feel angry. We got a feeling fresh and moved to the side. Most of us already hiding behind trees, rocks, and shading lamps. Fresh has the feels. He might punch someone. True fact, he did punch somebody. We know that now. I don't deny or confirm that that I maybe want to kind of punch the kid too. He tripped Gino just to get a laugh. What a brat. I mean, you're not wrong. And something I've noticed, people are kind of like, why did he do this? Why is he like this? And they're kind of like, well, Sour didn't do it, or, people ask about Sour. And I really, really kind of wanted to give the impression that this is something he's used to doing. This is something that he and Sour are used to doing. Because I'm going to tell you guys straight up, if that was not one of Sugar's friends, he'd be laughing his ass off too. Sour is not a nice person. He's not a good person. We've never professed him to be a good kid. We've never professed him to be a good character. He's not going to be a good kid. He's not a good guy. So I wanted to kind of, because he's behaving because it's his brother's birthday as well. He cares about how Sugar feels. It's the only thing he's good towards. So I wanted to kind of like accentuate Sour's personality through a couple of the friends that he would keep around. That was sort of half my goal, and a lot of people picked up on it a lot less than I expected, especially with how people can dissect things sometimes. And at the very least, nobody's mentioned it, which is fine. There's probably plenty of people who have picked up on it and just thought, oh, well, that's just what, the writing thing is, and didn't think anything about it. But I haven't seen a lot of conclusions like that. But that was the intention. Yeah, Sour's a brat too. He really is. I'm kind of scared for Reggie. Well, yeah. Oh boy, someone's gonna die. Oh hello, someone just found the rage button and smashed it. Looks like Fresh is gonna party hard and whip Reggie's ass. Eric's gonna be happy about Fresh feeling emotion. He definitely feel anger, and he's gonna join his brother in getting some justice for poor Gino. We'll see. Can't answer that one yet. Oh boy, someone get a nice smackdown. Oh yeah. The one person who can't feel anything is about to destiny this guy. Does that mean something? I don't know what that reference is. I don't know that reference. Yep, don't trip Fresh's family. Yep, nope. Oh, here we go. Interesting. I figured anger might be one of his first feelings he figured out. Yes, you are correct. He has fear in terms of personal safety, and fear generally leads to either desperation or anger. You are correct. Of the two, anger is the stronger, more recognizable emotion. Hard to say what's happening next with this one. Could be a fresh snaps and damage happen situation, or it could be a surprise it could be he surprises us all and pulls a Reggie, let's have a serious talk, Broseph. With the introduction of anger that Fresh is unprepared to even recognize, override his logic, or will logic rule over even his anger? I wonder how Fresh hospitalized Reggie would affect the blooming related friendship between Sour and Error. This is a good what-if situation. This is a really good. I'm actually going to do that too. This is actually, and this is kind of what I was saying before. I mean, the main reason was because after my talk with CQ and everything and learning more about Fresh, his first emotion being anger was a canonical thing, and I wanted to feature that and emphasize on it. Fresh.exe isn't responding, whether it be acting or fighting, and find out next time in CQ's Family Jewels. Oh shit, expression, everybody hit the deck. Ah yeah, he got angry because of the frustration of not understanding the situation. Ooh. Ooh, I'm almost sure he won't be able to control himself and will shout or punch Reggie. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Fresh. I'm so happy. Oh, heck, T is coming down. I think... Okay, I know what you mean. But let's think about this a minute. Wouldn't it be a little bit funnier if you said, oh, heck, the tea is starting to spill over, or the tea is starting... The tea is brewing. This would be like the tea is brewing. I know what you mean by this, but I think the tea is brewing would probably be a better way to describe it. In my underground bunker, peering through the telescope. Holy fudge ice cream! I don't think this will save my cheddar or Fresh is going into race mode. I'm just waiting for Fresh to go up all PSA mode while kicking that guy's arse. That would have been a good twist, but it is not what happened. Oh no, Fresh is snapped. Yep. Oh shit, yep. It needs to be fucking Friday, people waiting for the updates. Yes, and the updates have been crazy. I will give a convention schedule update at the end of the video. The mayor is going nuts and we've got front row seats. Yeah, this again. Oh my god, it's finally happening and he has an expression. So Fresh's first kind of emotion is anger. I did not see that coming. If you read the original blogs, you would have. I promise. Either way, Reggie is screwed. Yep. Oh god, that's gonna end badly. This again is too... The fucking tea has been spilled. Yeah, I mean, yeah. People language. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. The only comments I delete, and I'll be honest, the only comments I delete are ship comments. I do not, you do what you want, you like what you like. I don't want to see it. So that's the only comment I will delete. And I do delete all of the ones that come across. So honestly, having this much happiness and rage and everything else is actually a lot better than some of the stuff that I've got. Oh hell, oh shit, Reggie gonna die. Reggie, you be dead, yep. Oh my crap, I'm late to this. I'm late, but look at his eyes. They got bigger. Is that emotion I see? I'm glad people... Emotion, you son of a gun! Alright, and we're gonna end on that. That is the extensive comments. Whew. On page 587. Boy howdy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ha. What a read! What a wonderful... I appreciate everybody who's interactive and engages, and that was hella fun. And I'm glad I got to talk about some of the info and background and what all I do and all that stuff. Okay, so regarding updates, because I know people have been getting a little bit like, where's the update on Monday? And because sometimes I've been missing a few. For those of you who are still just completely in the dark about what I do, my comic is my third job. It is the third thing that I do. My number one thing being I'm a plush maker. I do conventions and commissions. And I've gotten a lot of commissions lately. This is also like a little short update just so you guys know. I did write a DeviantArt journal about it, but I know people like to listen to videos more, and this is just... If you don't care to listen to my rant on why the updates are skipping sometimes, then just whatever. Just know it's gonna happen once in a while. If you do care, just so you know, my husband lost his job last year. Well, he left his job. There was a lot of not good things going on, a lot of personal, private stuff that, you know, if you want to know, there's a DeviantArt journal about it, and I might go through that on a separate video at some point. It is on my journal, and it, just a ton of that happening. So, but he's not working anymore, so I've done more commissions lately, I've done more conventions. I have a very busy convention season this October. I've got 3 this month. I'll be going to Subasicon this weekend, which is in West Virginia. It starts October 11th on Friday. I will be at VoltCon the weekend after, which is in Indianapolis, Indiana, 19th, Saturday the 19th through the 20th. And then I get a week break, and then I'll be at YomaCon October 31st through November 3rd. And I have YamaCon in December and SonoCon in December as well. SonoCon is all the way down in Alabama. I'm in Ohio. I don't know if I'll go to SonoCon myself. But my husband will definitely be going at the very least. We might take everybody down there. We don't know. We don't know what's going on with that one yet because it's a 10-hour drive, and we have a daughter at home. And then I have but Yamacon and SonoCon I'll be doing, and I don't know what else. I have a updated convention schedule for 2020 as the March season starts to fill out more. The only one I have for sure right now is in March I have a LCTC Lexington Convention and ToyCon in Lexington, Kentucky. But that's been my main thing. So I'm a mom, and I do my commissions and my conventions first, and then I get to work on the comic. If I made more money via Patreon, I could probably dedicate more, but unfortunately, I make more money per month doing commissions than I do getting my monthly Patreon check. That's just how it is. So sometimes the updates miss around, and I don't get to schedule conventions. Like I mean I'm a slave to what I can get to. So like if I have to spend 2 weeks sewing Pokemon plushies because I got a convention in 2 weeks, that's what I gotta do. So the updates have been a little bit more shaky because our financial situation has forced me to work more on what else I'm doing and what brings in the money. So that's just what's been going on. It should get easier eventually. My husband is hoping to look for a job by next year, but we will see. We will see. And I'm gonna go and lay down for a bit and not walk around anymore because my foot hurts. It really hurts. I feel like there's something I wanted to talk about at the end of the video too. Oh no, I did the convention schedule. That was what I said I would do, and that's what I did. So I think that's everything. If y'all want to do me a big favor, the other thing that helps me out a lot is checking out my Patreon, where you get free wallpapers and free previews and all kinds of stuff for $5. Um, and there's other things that, there's more things from higher tiers. I have monthly care packages. I have store discounts, commission discounts, all that kind of good stuff. You can get a consultant hour with me for I think $15 a month. $15 for 1 hour of my time, pure time, whatever you want to talk about, plushies, comics, anything, I'll help out. That kind of thing. If you want to commission me, commissions are still open, that kind of deal. I'm still taking orders on those. I've almost finished my commission list. I have one person very special on my nose been waiting, and I'm sorry you've been waiting for a while, but I got caught up. You were last on the list, unfortunately, but I will get to it next week, I promise. That's my plan right now. And so that's everything. Please check out my Discord and my store and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you guys next time when we do another big page. Because that was a lot. Thank you. Bye bye.